When you think of nature, often there's this like eternal wisdom that you think about it. That like there's also this complexity. My work is called Perennial Ephemera. It's quite a large collection, I think 26 images exploring nature and themes around that. Thematically, I was really interested in how nature is paradoxically in a state of life and decay and death all at the same time. There's kind of like this stillness with it, but it's also things are dying and they're growing out of the things that are dying. Perennial kind of means eternal, and ephemera means decomposing before your eyes. So I thought that was an interesting quirk with nature. I live in Eltham in like a bushy area and always going to the creek, and there's this overgrown orchard that I used to go to when I was really little and run through. So I took lots of photos there. And then lots of my influences are just camping trips and going through nature with my family. I kind of tried to draw on how I experienced nature as a child, full of wonder. For my 18th, Mum gave me a book called Off Camera, and it's full of just really interesting experimental photographers that focus more on the physical side of photography rather than just clicking an image and the image appearing on a piece of paper. So much art, it's all like you're either a photographer or a painter or a drawer or a printmaker. And I was like, I like all of that. You can't just be a painter. I use some traditional mediums, like I did some just graphite drawings, I did some printmaking, etching. But even the etchings that I did, they were on salvaged soy milk containers, which I'd scratch into and then roll through a press. I used techniques like solarizing, I made flower presses, I had photogravures, digital inkjet prints. I find it hard to stop experimenting, and I just went for everything. That's my favorite part of the process, is the experimentation. So actually knuckling down and getting good work was hard. My advice to future students would be, I think there's a lot of emphasis in VCE to put meaning into your work, but I feel like people forget to put themselves into their work. But I found that if you try and put your own meaning and yourself into your work, it will generally feel much less forced and feel like actually part of you rather than something you've tried to manipulate.